Have you ever wondered what would happen if the atmosphere disappeared from the Earth? It's a thought-provoking question, isn't it? Now, before we delve into that hypothetical scenario, let's take a step back and truly appreciate the role our atmosphere plays in our everyday lives, a role that often goes unnoticed. Imagine the atmosphere as an invisible, yet incredibly vital, protective shield that encircles our planet. It's more than just a layer of air, it's a life-preserving barrier that safeguards us from the harsh realities of space. One of the key functions of this protective shield is to absorb and scatter the sun's intense radiation. Without the atmosphere, harmful solar radiation would bombard Earth, making life as we know it impossible. It's akin to a sunscreen that protects our skin from getting burnt, but on a global scale. The atmosphere also plays a significant role in maintaining the Earth's temperature. It traps some of the sun's heat, preventing it from escaping back into space. This natural process, known as the greenhouse effect, keeps our planet warm enough to support life. Without our atmosphere, Earth would be a frigid place with temperatures plummeting drastically when the sun sets. Beyond protection and temperature regulation, the atmosphere provides us with the very air we breathe. It's a cocktail of gases, predominantly nitrogen and oxygen, with dashes of argon, carbon dioxide, and other trace gases. These gases are essential for life on Earth, supporting everything from human respiration to plant photosynthesis. And let's not forget about weather and climate. Our atmosphere sets the stage for weather patterns and climate zones, allowing for the diverse range of environments we see across our planet, from lush rainforests to arid deserts. Indeed, the atmosphere plays a crucial role in the survival of life on Earth. But what if it suddenly vanished? Let's explore this thought-provoking scenario in the next scene. Imagine for a moment that our atmosphere has suddenly disappeared. A chill runs down your spine, doesn't it? It's not because of the spookiness of the idea, but the catastrophic consequences that would follow. The first thing that we would notice is the deafening silence. That's right. Without an atmosphere, there is no medium for sound to travel through. So all the noise, the hustle and bustle of life would suddenly come to a standstill. But silence would be the least of our worries. With the atmosphere gone, the air pressure that we take for granted would also vanish. This lack of air pressure has a surprising and immediate effect. It causes the boiling point of water to plummet. The oceans, rivers, and lakes that cover most of our planet's surface would start to boil away. The steam rising upwards would create an extreme weather phenomenon, the likes of which we've never seen before. Massive roiling steam storms would engulf the planet, creating chaos and devastation. And let's not forget about us, humans and other living organisms. We need oxygen to survive, which is a component of the atmosphere. Without it, life as we know it would cease to exist. We'd have mere minutes, maybe seconds, before our bodies fail due to the lack of oxygen. The same goes for all aerobic organisms on the planet. The mighty blue whales, the soaring eagles, the humble bees, and even the smallest bacteria that need oxygen, all would perish. Plants, despite producing oxygen, wouldn't fare any better. Their process of photosynthesis requires carbon dioxide, another component of the atmosphere, which would also be gone. And it's not just about the oxygen. The atmosphere also protects us from harmful solar radiation. Without it, we'd be exposed to the full brunt of the sun's rays. It would be akin to standing in a microwave, with lethal doses of radiation bombarding us from all directions. That's just the beginning. The absence of our protective shield would have more far-reaching consequences. The vanishing act of our atmosphere would indeed be a grim spectacle, a testament to the importance of this invisible shield that envelops our planet. Without an atmosphere, Earth would look vastly different from what we know today. Imagine a world exposed to the harsh realities of the cosmos. No atmosphere means no shield, and without this shield, the Earth would be constantly bombarded by meteorites. These celestial invaders, which our atmosphere currently burns up upon entry, would pummel the Earth's surface unabated. But that's not all. The disappearance of our atmosphere would also bring about extreme temperature fluctuations. Our atmosphere acts like a blanket, trapping some of the sun's heat and making the Earth a cozy place for life. Without it, temperatures would skyrocket during the day as the sun beats down directly on the Earth's surface. At night, without the atmosphere to keep the heat in, temperatures would plummet, turning the Earth into a frigid wasteland. Now, let's not forget about the Earth's magnetic field. Yes, our planet has its own force field, and it's generated deep within its core. This magnetic field, which extends far into space, shields us from the sun's harmful solar wind. But here's the catch. Without an atmosphere, the solar wind could strip away this magnetic field over time, and without the magnetic field, the solar wind would directly hit the Earth, further exacerbating the already extreme conditions. The loss of the atmosphere, the constant meteorite bombardment, the extreme temperature fluctuations, and the loss of the Earth's magnetic field. These changes would make Earth a harsh and inhospitable place. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Without the air to breathe, without the wind on our faces, without the clouds in the sky, our world would be unrecognizable. The trees, the animals, the oceans, everything that makes our planet vibrant and alive would be gone. In such a world, life as we know it would cease to exist. It's a sobering reminder of how crucial our atmosphere is to our survival and the survival of all life on Earth. So, let's not take it for granted. Our atmosphere is not just a layer of gas, it's a lifeline. The atmosphere is our planet's protective shield. It's a complex, dynamic system that plays an integral role in Earth's survival. However, like any defense mechanism, it's not invincible. It's susceptible to damage, and our actions as a species can and do affect its health. Consider pollution. Every day, countless tons of pollutants are released into the air by factories, vehicles, and other human activities. These pollutants don't just disappear, they linger in the atmosphere, altering its composition and disrupting its balance. Over time, these pollutants can weaken the atmosphere, making it less effective at protecting us from the sun's harmful rays. Then, there's the issue of greenhouse gases. These gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere, leading to a phenomenon we know all too well: global warming. As the Earth warms, the atmosphere changes. It can become more unstable, leading to more extreme weather events. It can also become thinner, offering less protection against the sun's rays. The threats to our atmosphere are real and pressing. If we continue on our current path, we risk irreparably damaging this vital layer of protection. But it's not too late to change course. Conservation is key. By reducing our emissions, investing in renewable energy, and implementing sustainable practices, we can help preserve the health of our atmosphere. We can ensure that it continues to serve its vital role as Earth's protective shield. But more than that, we can ensure the survival of life on Earth. Every creature, from the smallest microorganism to the largest mammal, relies on the atmosphere for survival. Without it, life as we know it would cease to exist. So let's not take our atmosphere for granted. Let's acknowledge its importance, understand its vulnerabilities, and do what we can to protect it. After all, our future, and the future of all life on Earth, depends on it. The health of our atmosphere is directly linked to the survival of life on Earth. So, we've journeyed through a hypothetical world without an atmosphere. A journey that has undoubtedly put into perspective the critical role the atmosphere plays in sustaining life on Earth. We've uncovered the intricate layers of the atmosphere, each with its unique purpose. From the troposphere, where we live and breathe, to the exosphere, the boundary layer that keeps us safe from outer space. These layers work in harmony to create a world that is habitable, a world that is teeming with life. We've then imagined a scenario where this protective shield vanishes. Without the atmosphere, there would be no weather, no clouds, no rain. The sky would turn black even in the day. The temperatures would fluctuate wildly, turning Earth into a harsh and inhospitable place. We'd be exposed to harmful cosmic rays and solar radiation, and without oxygen to breathe, life as we know it would cease to exist. This stark vision of a world without an atmosphere underscores its significance. It's not just the air we breathe, it's the blanket that keeps us warm, the shield that keeps us safe, and the system that creates the conditions necessary for life to thrive. But this atmosphere, our life support system, is under threat. Human activities are altering its composition, leading to climate change, ozone layer depletion, and air pollution. The consequences of these changes are already evident. More intense storms, rising sea levels, warmer temperatures, and deteriorating air quality. The importance of conservation, therefore, cannot be overstated. Every action, every decision impacts our atmosphere. The choices we make today will determine the health and sustainability of our atmosphere for generations to come. In conclusion, the atmosphere is not just a backdrop against which life unfolds, it's an active participant, shaping and being shaped by life itself. It's a complex, dynamic system that requires our understanding, respect, and protection. The atmosphere is not just a part of our world, it's what makes our world possible. Let's do our part to protect it.